kick this off then. We got Orc versus Night Elf, a full out best of 9. Once again, it doesn't matter if a player acquires 5 points or not. We will play all 9 maps here today. And this is very exciting. Yesterday, Soin went into this match against Pink as the big favorite. And he prevailed, even displayed some Blade Master shenanigans, which was fun to see. And in the last map, we had lots of fun with double Firelord. Today, things are a little closer, as you can see. Both around the top 15 of the world. 15 Sway at the moment. 3rd best Night Elf according to the ELO rank. Which is quite insane, because of course we got Moon and Lawlight and Colorful and Foggy and all the other great Night Elves. But he's scratching at that elusive 2500 ELO mark. And that is a lot. Let's see if Soin has some trouble here. Or if he will prevail. Orc versus Night Elf, a matchup that I really didn't like because it was so stale for a long time. But now, there's new diversity in this matchup. We might be seeing talents. We can still see the mass tier 1 that we are used to seeing for a long time. And of course, we also see tier 3 and tier 2. So what's 15 Play's playstyle in this matchup? First of all, Keeper of the Grove. No Demon Hunter, no hard counter to a potential Farseer, especially on Tide Hunters. Always an option to go for a Farseer, but here, Blade Master opener it is. Kinda atypical when it comes to Tide Hunters. I've seen a lot of Farseers here in the past recent weeks and months. But Soin switching it up. Early little curveball. And 15 Sway might not be expecting this. He knows it now, of course. And his build's pretty good against that. So no hard counters. It will come down to 15 Sway's expansion. Can he get it up or not? Can he build the second engine of war and start massing? Will he catch some grunts in the early game? Level 2 is already acquired, so grunts gotta be careful, otherwise they get caught by the roots. Not the band, which is great, but the Night Elf spell, which is also very great. If you play with a keeper and not against it. Why is all esports in Cologne? It's not all esports in Cologne. There's a lot in Berlin as well. But yeah, ESL headquarters in Cologne. That makes a lot of sense. So whenever you face a keeper in mass hunts, you gotta watch out for one thing and one thing only in the mid game, and that's the Ancient Protector. So far, no scout. And the longer this builds, the harder it is to kick. But if I see this right, oh no, the grunt is still parked there. Still no idea if Soin has any idea about this AP. He should absolutely know. He's probably practicing with Lawlight a bunch. And Lawlight is the king of sneaky APs.
A town is under siege.
And now he finds it very close to completion. 2 grunts and a peon take care. This will distract Soin. Yeah, the scout was a little late. So that should be a lot of freedom or a lot of pressure. Freedom for the keeper. Pressure on Soin. And here it is. Entangle. Full mana keeper. This looks like an excellent game for 15 Sway thus far. Quick level 2. AP up. Hunts coming already. Plus a tier 2 tech. Second entangle is then a guaranteed kill. Question is if Soin can deny it or not.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yes, he can. The pressure rises. Even new wisps here. For repair, for some detonate. Probably not for more APs, it's too risque. But forces Soin already into a war mill, which is not good. You want to get Shaman out as early as possible. That's just not happening. Sneaky and easy play by 15 Sway. And Soin a little sloppy. since he became the War 3 champion, season 9 champion, he's been a little sloppy here and there. Yesterday, of course, was pretty great. But there he was, the big favorite. 50% on the altar. Loses an archer over it, that's fine. So what this does in favor of Soin is that it prevents level 3 for quite some time. And maybe this AP play will hurt him in the long run, but of course it goes both ways. If you can't creep, you can't level. And Soin is busy here. Alchemist. Oh, Soin set up a little trap with the hex, but not enough damage. No. Acid bomb first. These grunts will not have a good time. Poison ivy on the grunt and nice detonate. Can he still get in front and defend this? Soin was charging up for like 3 minutes for that very situation, and these two plays enable him to get a TP off of 15 sway. So a little calamity. While the altar is standing at 2 HP. But these heat-seeking rocks will not do this. 15 sway is back though, and I don't think Soin expected this early. So he couldn't recover. This AP is still up! 7 minutes 20 in. I thought there was a little bit of peace, but Blade Master gotta be careful. But even if he loses the heroes... Oh, I was about to say he can rebuild them quickly, but he can't! Because the altar is down! Oh, Soin! That hurts! And he calls for the GG! Yeah, this ruthless aggression by 15 sway. Nobody really expected this, including me. But there he is, right after being quite hurt. Healed up a little at the Moonwell, straight for Soin's main again. And yeah, there is a reason why a lot of players are playing faster on this map, because it's pretty damn good. You can contest the Keeper with wolves and your range attack. And at this level, I'm sorry that I gotta be harsh early on, but you gotta scout the APs. You gotta. Cheers, everybody. Quick blowing my nose. Be right back. Sorry you had to witness this, but it's what nature does. Great refreshment from the usual talent stuff. Oh, brother or sister, you haven't been watching for years, haven't you? Talents are basically played only on Last Refuge these days. Otherwise, it's all Blade Master Keeper, Hunts, Archers, Dryads, Bears. And we're moving on to Concealed. Thank you. Concealed, always a very good Keeper, Archer, Huntress map. This matchup is the worst to watch. I thought so too, but things changed like 2 months ago. There will be more variety than you expect. There's like 4 different styles to play, and it's all map dependent. So we will see different ways for this matchup. And Soin in general is a pretty crazy Orc versus Night Elf player, including tier 3 and all. This was just a one out. Why does Mass Air only work versus Undead and not against Orc? You mean from a Night Elf perspective, I guess? Cause you blow it all up with Bad Riders. And then the traits for the Orc players are just way too efficient. Foggy tried it a couple of times, but it's gotta be the Ultra Cheese And you gotta overwhelm, kick some buildings. There's also a reason, like back in the day, 7 years ago, 8 years ago, reinforced defenses on burrows was only introduced at tier 3, now it's at tier 2. So mass air was used to kick burrows early on in a mid game, which is now pretty impossible. So yeah, that's the second reason why you shouldn't be playing this. First orc. Trying to get in the game, but it's failing. I think I just forced the rehost. It does kind of work against orc. You think? Hunters are better in almost every regard against them. That's true. Is there anywhere where I can buy Warcraft 3 cheap? Blizzard sells it for like $30. All you need is a Reign of Chaos key, and there are probably a lot of homepages where you can find it for, I don't know, $10 or something. So a little bit of an issue. I think the game started and I disconnected. So I'll see if we can join nonetheless. Otherwise, we're gonna get a restream. Okay, Soin is playing first person, or streaming first person. Neanderthal, thank you for the sub, 10 months. Hey Neo, keep up the good work. Much love from Sydney. Shout out. Also to Mnemonic, half a year. What? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, a little bit of an extended break, unfortunately. As I'm looking for a clean feed. Unfortunately, the Chinese don't really do too much when it comes to production. I hope we have an overlay. Ah, Infi is using an overlay. Okay, so at least we got that. Okay, so I can't join. Ah, what the? And we will use an Infi in a good mood as a restream. Which then, of course, means, unfortunately, for now, no sound, but for the next matches, there will be. Alright, so what do we got? Blade Master again. That is the norm on Concealed. And a Keeper again on 15 Sway. So Soin, left hand side, red color, 15 Sway, right hand side, yellow color. Did we miss anything? I don't think so. Keeper is level 2 though, so yeah. This was also a little mistake, right, by Soin to use his grunt so offensively. Did he not expect the level 2 Keeper? That would be a mistake, I think. Thus far, I don't see a Huntress Hall. Maybe it's coming. It should be coming soon. And 15 Sway, last game, he went for Tech, Expo, then units. Maybe it's an earlier expansion. Maybe we have to look out for APs again, as Infi is explaining quite a bit at the shop here. A little tamer than before, I want to say. Hunter transition is done, tier 2 tag halfway. Everything should be safe, and yeah, 15 Sway is taking a little more time. Concealed, I guess how this map pick system works, it's that it's losers pick. Because orcs have been very, very good. But hunts are also nice, especially for breaking bases. I think on concealed you can stay a little longer on hunts. Before you transition into mass archers and tier 3. I don't really know what 15 Sway's playstyle is, actually. When you compare it to the Foggies, the Lawlights, the Moons. We saw the AP that was a little closer to Lawlight than, for example, to a Foggy. But yeah, so far the Blade Master is just harassing, just preventing leveling, at least a little bit. We're still so close to level 3. And now Blade Master has to scout this. Expansion in the north, but he's distracted by this creep. Oh, nice reveal by 15 Sway. The young Chinese came here to play. And so far he's doing everything more or less perfect. Uh-oh! Trying to staff out, is the damage enough? Whoa! 7 HP. Close. That's a hard-hitting Keeper of the Grove, gentlemen. Soin is getting blocked by the frog on his way back. Not a great game for Soin by any means. Long and exhausting fight over this shop here. Which is, of course, access to staff and dust, which is nice. Later invo potions, which is essential. Wow. 15 Sway. No AP this time, but a harassing alchemist? When do you ever see that? Was that on purpose? Or was it a little bit of a blunder? Oh my god, plus 17. And he has mana, so this expo will come up. Is it 3/3? 3/3? No, 3/4. Keeper's damage is too much, the hunts are all alive. I really like 15 Sway's position here. And levels are horrendous for Soin. Who decided to go for this heavy harass? But you get it's a little bit of freedom now as the shaman is out. Wow, it's an interesting idea to use the alchemist like that. I always like high level alchemist. But it makes so much sense. There's so much pressure already on the second hero. And if you feel pressured with your second hero, can't really go out too far. Yeah, Blade Master is just... Knife is not sharp enough to threaten that expansion. And it looks like this is not Soin's day-to-day. Yikes. At least Shadowhunter got level 2. We got that. No hacks, so no hero kill potential. But all the map control in the world for 15 Sway. Expo waddling over. Alchemist will soon be level 2 as well. Heal scroll, invo potion, all on the Night Elf side. Feels like Soin is kind of in a slump since winning World 3 Champions Finals. I agree, Hool. Is it Hool or Hula? How do I pronounce your name? You've been around long enough for me to ask. Oh my. Sorry, but he's getting destroyed. He's getting completely dumpstered thus far. And we didn't even make the big tier 3 transition. Hula? Ah, got it. There's no chance, unfortunately. Floss! Oh, mate! 54 months. Are you excited for GNL? Let's go! Back to Warcraft. Feels good to be watching Warcraft. Thank you, Flossie. Heard that life is back on track. And you're doing great. That's fine. Yes, very excited. Was very excited about my show matches already. When I played for the German show, where I embarrassed myself last week and did really well this week. Unfortunately, I kinda got the appeal of Elden Ring yesterday, and figured out how this game works, and now I played a lot of Elden Ring, which I have to stop because I gotta deliver for my GNL team. I gotta bring glory to the cock. Well. Let's see what Soin can do here. No level 2 snakes, no level 2 crit or anything. No mirror image to get out of focus fire. And it's just relatively easy to hold. Even with Roar, there is an archer transition already. And now he feels comfortable to break upkeep. And what's Soin supposed to do? Do you guys know how to fight back here? Maybe Sappers? Tiesyok, thank you for the 313 sub, mate. Hope you enjoy your time at the Spartans. So Soin can't creep too much, otherwise he will face 70-80 supply Night Elf. Soin can he fight? I mean, look at this. Burrow down, stuck at 41. And more archers coming in, plus all upgrades are deployed already. Good items too. Maybe the power of the snakes. Every Thursday, I'm at the German show Creepjack, and I have to answer 3 questions about Warcraft 3 game mechanics. And this week it was asked if you can deny units with serpent wards. And I said, yes, you can. And then we figured out, well, serpent wards don't have an attack move. So you can't deny. You can select your targets with right click, but you can't deny. Yesterday I got an email that if you select a watchtower and a serpent ward, you can control where they shoot with attack move. So if you do that and then stop the attack of the watchtower, a serpent ward can deny units. Isn't that fascinating? Was that explanation correct? Did you all understand me? So I was robbed of a victory in that quiz. Crazy, right? It is. No? What no? Ah, you didn't get it. Good old spaghetti code. Didn't you answer 2 questions incorrectly? Impossible! No, yes. Your whole chat is just yes, no, no. I don't know what you're answering to. Anyway, I was robbed and I should get a prize. A very expensive one. We have another fight here. Soin is still crazily outnumbered. He's trying to create a little thunderstorm. Position is kind of nice. Whoa, Infi's camera control is improvable. Nice little heal scroll. You can see Soin is trying his best, but wasn't enough. Clean 2-0. Very, very, very clean play by 15 Sway. It's not that he's creating the craziest challenges for his opponent. It's very simple. It's very straightforward. I didn't see the very early game, so I'm not sure what happened there. But yeah. 15 Sway is able to creep his expansion. He's able to expand. He's creating enough time for Soin. For 15 Sway, so Soin can't attack or whatever, and then that's game. So next map, we will be invited again, and then hopefully I don't have a disconnect at the start of the game, and then we will have in-game sound again, and the UI. I know, you love it so much. Sometimes technology does what technology does, you know? Usually there's a reconnect feature in NetEase, but it said reconnection failed, so what can I do? We might have a second show tonight, because W3IL goes into the semifinals, and we have Global Clan versus UMAD. They start at 2 with their first 3 matches. I really hope I can catch some of that. And we all love Leo. Yeah, I really want to cast, but you know, if this turns out to be a 3.5-hour series like Pink versus Soin yesterday, then we probably not see anything of W3AL. If this show match goes fast, as it does currently because we got 2 maps in just 30 minutes, then we have some W3AL action. And we got ourselves another game. Autumn Leaves this time, Soin. Blade Master twice, failed twice. Is it time to switch and go for a potential FOSS? I don't see any reason for 15 Sway to switch things up. It was just good play across the board. Simple, straightforward, that's his play. When he can't play the absolute norm, that's where he thrives. If you challenge him, I think he still has a lot to learn, to adapt on the fly and come up with solutions in game, but if he can play according to his game plan and to the established game plan on a map against a certain strategy, then we see a switch up. Then he gets in trouble from here and there. We get a switch up, everybody. It is Headhunters. Soin in the past has once or twice tried to make TC Headhunters work. I was a big fan, Soin not so much, so we rely on the FOSS, yeah. Always good to have a range hero first, who can harass, who has summons. Goes for both. That's the case for the Archmage, that's the case for the FOSS, yeah, that's the case for the Keeper.
A player's forces are under attack.
So this can be played with the tower push, for example, as we sometimes see on Tidehunters. Very, very aggressive. It can also be played straight forward down the road with Headhunter Shaman into Bears Dryads. With that build, 15 Sway less expansion dependent. With Mass Tier 1, you need Mass Gold and you need an expansion, 100%. Now, not so much, but straight up fighting is a little harder. As an orc, you can also play Raider Walker and Kodos, plus the Headhunters in the early game. So there is a lot of variety. And we'll see what the two players decide to go for against the better early game or against the better spells early on. Soin looks a little indecisive. Wasn't really sure if he should go into the base, haunt for wisps, or try to get the creep jack here. Decides to go for the creep jack, not much damage done. Now the wisp juggling begins. It's all a little annoying, it's all a little stressful. It's of course nothing that will kill 15 Sway in the long run, but the longer you prevent the lumber, then the likelihood of getting 2 lores out diminishes. Headhunters stay back because they don't want to get trapped by Entangle. which is not even available yet because the Farseer is doing such an excellent job in preventing level 2, and now I say it and now I cast a curse him and there it is with the wolf not denied. Little sloppy again, but you can't be perfect all the time. With that, there might also be a switch up in second heroes. Farseer TC, usually the choice in Blade Master Shadowhunter. Okay, this already feels quite a bit better for Soin than all the games before. He's not getting pummeled across the map, he's not getting entangled focused all the time. There's almost no damage, there's no expansion running against him. That was really Soin's big problem. Couldn't find a way out of that chokehold of 15 sway. Oh, but here no Hunter's Hall. That's... I guess it's still fine. Ish. Yeah, it's definitely a little late. You can go for an upgrade for the second hero and then for the lores, and then it kinda works out. Would love to have a Blade Master here. That's for sure. So this is the strong moment in the game for orcs for the first time. Use the headhunters, creep up, takes away the middle. That was quick. Ah, it's also the old autumn leaves, as so often on Netties. And it is Spirit Lodge, so he wants to have the quick dispel. Not really getting ready for the late game then. Walker's certainly better in the late game than Shaman. Scroll of the Beast and Wand of the Wind. That's some powerful combat items. And on the other side, Panda to support this army. Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire onto Headhunters. Deals a lot of damage. Plus the Vamp Aura. Oh, it's the Shadowhunter. Yeah, with the TC you can oftentimes run into a trap. So Shadowhunter definitely a choice. Because if you go TC and your opponent goes Mass Dryads, you're kind of screwed. Because your hero doesn't do anything. Ooh, important moment. Level 3 acquired though. Wand of the Wind against the Keeper. What a wonderful usage. Instant surround. Getting the Hex out to prevent more damage. Is he using the second Engine of Wind here? Ooh, that's... might be 2 kills. That is 2 kills. Little bit of a yikes. I mean, TP gone, yeah, but also Charge of the Wand of the Wind. And 2 Headhunters down. Taker! Thank you for the raid. I hope everything is fine and you're in a good mood as always. Taker is posting quite some videos on his YouTube channel, by the way. He got that thumbnail game quite figured out. Go give him a couple of clicks. YouTube.com/TowerTaker, I think.
Town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
6 Headhunter first Shaman. But that little ambush here with the Keeper at the natural expansion of Soin bought so much time for the Panda to level up. And for level 3, tier 3, around the corner. Same goes for Soin. Ah, it's not Tower Taker, but Taker VOD. Alright. You'll find him. Just
Player's forces are under attack.
type in Taker or Warcraft. You'll find it. Not everyone can be as cool and got the same URL for every social media. Tiny effing Great Hall. Sway has been banking for that. Soin has been banking for that quite a bit.
A player's forces are under attack.
And that is a risk. You could get overwhelmed early stages of tier 3. But I guess 15 Sway, he wants his Master Bears, he wants his Orbs. But if this works, it's 2 base versus 1, same tech. Good hero levels on both sides. And tier 3 in general. Don't we all love tier 3? You guys remember when there was a time in this game when barely anyone went for tier 3 but undead? It was horrible.
A player's forces are under attack.
And now we got Bloodlust. Get the Berserker upgrade. Get more attack upgrades. Keeper. Our crime. Thank you for the sub. Love the content. Even though I'm still terrible at Warcraft 3. Same for me, mate. But you're apparently very good at watching this game and supporting the scene. Is that already the time for the fight? We only have 2 Shaman out. Expo didn't really pay off. Yeah, no, it's not. I think... oh god, my voice today. I think Soin just wants to poke a bit to keep 15 Sway from leveling. You don't want the Panda level 5. It's okay if he's level 3 and 4. You can work against that with the heal scrolls and heal wave in general. But yeah, that's not the time to fight. You need to wait. The longer the game goes, the better it is for the Orc. Hello Remo, how you doing today? Thanks for asking, Armin. I'm very fine. No, I'm not very fine. My throat hurts a little and my nose is filled with
A player's forces
green
are
jelly. But apart from that, I'm in a good mood. Sounds like Rona. No. I did a test. All good. Guys, there's another AP. So and saw it, maybe? Heal scroll counts gotta be really high soon. And you need a perfect fighting position. Damage of 15 Sway is good. You skipped all the Dryads. TC's third. There's not enough archers. Oh, okay, not all the Dryads. Almost all the Dryads. Staff was used early. Bear down. Stomp on a good chunk of the army. And now it's time for the heal scrolls. Oh, yeah. Oh, they look good. Not so good for the TC. Who will die? But I think he did his job with the Stomps. He will providing level 4 here. Close affair, everybody. The closest game for sure. Is it the Panda who will carry this? Or is it Night Elf tier 3? Shadow Hunter in a little bit of trouble? Man, what a slobber knocker this is. Wolves with lightning on top of them. What a perfect position. Critting as well. Crucial damage in the late stage of the fights. But the AP comes up. This time, of course, a lot easier to kick it. Both have used all their heal scrolls. Good thing for Soin, though. He's right next to his shop. He can use Heal Wave, which is level 2 already. Kept a lot of the Headhunters safe. And 15 Sway, he lost the essential units. He lost the bears. Most of them, actually. A couple of them are... Oh, wow. They're all pretty hurt, but they're not dead. I thought they would be dead, but nah. Stays at 55. Downside for 15 Sway. He's only on 1 base. Thank you, Jockelbremse, for the 5-month resub. And Soin, quite a comfortable position now. He has to defend. Scout a bit. Camp at shops.
A player's forces are under attack.
And get a big army. That's what you do. Yeah, remember how long it took for Soin to take out the AP in game 1 and he never really succeeded? Well, we'll see a slight difference here soon. Let the games begin. What's the heal scroll count? 1 against 0. Needs that one soon. The TC with a good stomp to engage. But can he kill the bears this time? Very limited dispel. TC again in a bit of trouble, but got all his mana out. Focus Fire seems to be okay, but not for much longer, as he knows the next Breath of Fire will be devastating. And that is free reign
Players' forces are under
for
attack.
15 Sway, who had a great fight here. The AP moved into the Peon line. And maybe there wasn't enough heal scrolls. How does this fight look with one more heal scroll? New bears arrive soon. Ooh, Soin on the verge of being defeated. Gotta engage. Gotta do damage. No speed scroll on Soin's side. And 15 Sway realized this. Like, what do you want to do? You don't have a heal scroll. You don't have a speed scroll. You give me the time. He doesn't have a TP though, so it's risky business. But the AP and the Treants, they kick the Great Hall. Oh, Soin. That hurts.
A player's forces are under attack.
TC is stuck behind his own lines. And again, everything is clumped up against the Drunken Haze. Breath of Fire, got a face tank it, countered with a heal scroll, which is always great traits, of course, for the Night Elf. Little bit of mana. Against more than 200 gold for the heal scroll. And what now? Supply lead, Night Elf, experience lead, I guess, as well, right? Yeah. Basically came down to a mana potion, I think. One fight before Soin retreated and pulled the town portal. There was still mana on the Panda, who is the carry. And I don't know if TC is a good choice, actually. Do the Storms do too much? Does the Aura provide so much? Wouldn't you rather have Chain Lightning 2 and high-level Farseer? I think so. Supply gap is growing and growing and growing, and we're just waiting for the moment where the Panda pops that potion, gets a free drink, uses the Breath of Fire, and that was the moment. GG. Not even when the mid game is good, so in stands a chance in the late game. He is getting a little bit demolished here by 15 Sway. 3-0. This was a little tougher. For 15 Sway than before. But okay. As 1/3 of this so much is done, we take a little bit of a tiny break to squeeze out those Jeff Bezos Amazon dollars with the ad revenue. You refill your coffees, and then we go on with map number 4. Spread the word. We continue. Map number 4. So far, no chance. Every single map goes according to plan for 15 Sway. He knows his win conditions. He knows how to approach the early game. Game 1 was not that great. Game 2 was a little better. Game 3 was competitive. So we'll see what we get. We get a Farseer Headhunter build on LR. What? What trickery is this?
Players' forces are under attack.
This never happens. Did you guys see this before? Like it's either like it's okay. I mean, it's kind of likely that we see a Tidehunter-esque tower push now? Maybe someone is growing a little frustrated being 3 maps down and all? It's a fast tech, laid barracks. with an early Warmill. I think I haven't seen this build before. But you know, I'm also quite bad when it comes to memorizing builds. Anyway, 15 Sway, not going Demon Hunter in anticipation or trying to go for talents. No, Keeper it is. You can still play talents if you want to. So far, Keeper is once again finding good and quick levels. Black Misak, thank you for the 8-month resub. Home of my Prime for 8 months now. Love you guys. Oh, that is sweet. I hope your Prime feels welcome here, and I hope you will stay for a long, long time. Expansion play. That is super freaking greedy. 15 Sway, are you getting a little overconfident? It is of course relatively easy to expand here, if the creeps are not getting involved, which I think they won't. But the creep spot is barely laughable. But if there's really a tower push coming, that's 400 gold that you can't invest into defense. So, or army. Like, the army is not big by 15 Sway. Interesting map. Hippo! Thank you very much for gifting us up too. Stockhübsch. 6-month resub for him. Much love you too. Hippo, I'm very much looking forward to meeting you for the first time in less than 3 weeks. I hope you got that date marked in your calendar with a heart. It's time. You will get a hug.
A player's forces are under attack.
Less than 3 weeks? Aw, true. So, and what's your play? So far, pretty similar to Autumn Leaves. He sees the expo and I wonder if he regrets not pushing.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, once again, we have an offline event in Cologne on March 26th. If you want to meet community legends like Hippo and Armin and also Van and myself, come along. Kevin Schwem is also there. Who will dethrone Darkness? Will someone dethrone Darkness? Or will he be a back-to-back champion? Looking forward to real life Warcraft people interaction. I should probably book a hotel very, very soon, otherwise they are getting expensive again and I gotta go with the scraps again.
The town is under siege.
Oh, nice wisp save so far. And I guess now I say it, and he's losing one, of course. I got a really powerful curse here today for the players. Archer's waiting for the Alchemist, that was to be expected. I'm very surprised that this expo didn't take any damage. It is of course harder to push this with a Farseer, as he can't staff out against Entangle. I mean, he can staff out, but he can't go Mirror Image or Windwalk or whatever. And this is something we haven't seen too often recently. Keeper, Alchemist, Archer, Expo versus Farseer Headhunter. This sounds... Benji, thank you for the sub! I'm a little curious if Acid Bomb plus Archer damage isn't just getting rid of Headhunters.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yo guys, what's the hotkey app called that everybody's using? Depends on what your goal is. Most use the War 3 Champions launcher. That is enough for almost all hotkey situations plus inventory rebinds. I don't know if you want to do something super mega fancy, but the go-to answer would be War3 Champions Launcher, w3champions.com, or all the links in the guide at !get started. Tower push, here we go. It took a little while, and now 15 Sway might be in trouble because of that greedy expansion. And of course, archers instead of hunters. He's trying to backstab, focus fire. Oh, the Shadow Hunter is a little out of position. Soin salvages this well thus far. He has a lot of mana theoretically. Uses the first heal wave, which is only level 1 though. Can the wolves prevail when there's no detonates? Because I don't see any detonates. And this is quite some time for Soin's towers. This is also good damage on the archers. And I like this push thus far. But there's barely any detonates or dispel anymore. Oh, one tower destroyed as 3 archers are still at home. This tower feels like they gotta come up, and that's why Soin is retreating into the shadow of these towers. Close, 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 close. Got it. Need repair too. Ooh, that was clutch. In the meantime, Alchemist Acid Bomb, as predicted, is doing tons of damage to these headhunters. So Soin falling apart a little bit once again. Good micro, but in the end, the Berserker falls. The tower was kicked, but there's a new one coming. More defensive. But more and more safe as well. Trying to do some summons against it. 15 Sway is taking a nice position where his reinforcements will probably be able to deal with the towers at some point. Plus, he's cutting off reinforcements one after the next. And that is really bad for Soin. Didn't fix the rally point for quite some time. But it's 2 towers up now. What's next? Supply clearly in favor of the Chinese Night Elf. And he's fighting outside the towers. I don't like this too much. Guys, I really don't like this anymore. Very, very limited forces. Yeah, it was good positioning by 15 Sway. Smart, catching reinforcements, living off of his expansion. He could take all the trades he wanted. And Soin is running out of steam again. Oh, heartbreaking. Yeah, imagine the push towards the expansion. It's a little tricky because there's not much space to safely build this. But he did scout it, so he fought willingly into the main base. Couple of, oh, the heal spray. Oh, the heal spray. Might just be too late to kick this. Soin, almost no mana, almost no units. Towers not threatening the main. Next acid bomb is like a quad kill or something. And I got a feeling that we stay at an average map length of like 15 minutes. Which is not good from Soin's perspective. Just mass archers at this point, why not? Acid bomb is enough to enhance the damage. Last resort, mass towers. But we have a glaive, right? Yes.
A player's forces are under attack.
Frustrating.
The town is under siege.
This was an odd build though. And there's probably a reason why we don't see it too often. Also, for a tower push, rather slow. And now the Archer's got the high ground. Pierre Parks, thank you for the 11-month resub. 1 more month for a year. Thank you. Tower's also on. Again, the rally point. That was 4 to 5 units that 15 Sway just got for free. And in a matchup like this, doesn't work. 4-0. Oh, Soin, what a different day this is today. Compared to yesterday, where he was the favorite and got a lot of fun toying with 15 Sway. Today is rough. Today is rough. Ay. 15 Sway though. Barely any mistakes. Plays with a lot of raw finesse. He's not giving Soin anything. 4-0. No mercy. Next up is Northern Isles, where we sometimes see some tier 3 shenanigans of ORC. He tried tier 3 before, but without Tauren. With Shaman Headhunters against Bears when Walkers are usually better. Feels like Soin is especially lost versus Night Elf. We all know that it's very, very hard for ORC to beat Night Elf. And all orcs struggle with Night Elf. But Soin is a special case. Soin is a special case. Whew. Mentally challenging for Soin now to keep his head up. But he gotta. As we have very beautiful colors here on this map. 4-0. Nice cup, Neo. Thank you. Sesame Street's Oscar. Oscar also one of my 2 middle names. Who's a real Back to Warcraft fan and knows my entire name? All 4. So, match points for 15 Sway already. 1 hour in. That's freaking crazy. Neo Bartholomew Rascal Sharks. No. So, what do we got? It's a keeper again. 15 Sway not switching it up. Soin goes back to basics and goes back to Blade Master. On this map, exceptional. We saw a plus 33 damage Blade Master yesterday, which was super fun. This time, damage will probably not be as high, as you can't really creep too much, I think. For 15 Sway, game plan is clear. Build a keeper, build archers, some hunts, maybe even try to sneak an AP in. Oh really? No one knows my name? That's disappointing. Where are the Back to Warcraft Ultras? Where are the people who are subbing for 75 months? You should know me inside out.
A player's forces are under attack.
Ja, das kann es, Jax. Close, close. I thought you know me better, guys. I thought we're friends. So and you gotta get something done. He's a tiny bit too late for this harass. Got that one. That's neat. And prevents level 2. Okay. At least something. Pion is scouting for an expansion. Sees there is none. So it's the same build that 15 Sway played on map 1. Early hunts.
A player's forces are under attack.
And an expansion. I wonder how Soin wants to break this. Grunt stay at home because now Entangle is unlocked, and this is already a little better for Soin than the games before. Janis Leon Tjax Müller. No. I told you one of my names is Oscar already.
A player's forces are under
You ain't
attack.
listening. You ain't listening. That's the problem of the scene, not listening enough to me. Yeah, so the Grunts stay at home. The Grunts stay safe. And here's the AP. Oh, instant scouting. Yes! Soin, finally something is going your way.
A player's forces are under attack.
And still no expo. I like Soin's position. AP wasn't cancelled, no grunt taken, no expo up. This is by far the best Soin early game that we've had in this entire series. Not saying that's gonna be easy from here on out. Keeper is still well leveled. Can't prevent level 3 here, I guess. Can prevent it though. Windwalk crit. Oh, wait a second. Oh, nice calculation. And that is preventing level 3. Nicely done.
Player's forces are under attack.
One year of Back to Warcraft. Neo, did you buy Metroid Dread? Question mark. I bought it and finished it 100% already. Best game I ever played. Damn, son. No, I didn't. I did not. Because I gotta finish Ori and I played like 10 hours of Elden Ring yesterday after the cast.
Are under attack.
Good game once you get into it. Shadowhunter out. Claw's coming. And what's 15 Sway doing? He's preparing an attack while expanding. Oh, Blade Master Illusion was just north. Might have missed it now. Okay, he wants level 3. He wants to level. He wants to steal this big consumable. Nicely preventing the Blade Master from stealing even more. Very good. Scroll of the Bees. Very, very good. As there is limited dispel, you need it all against Treants and especially Entangle. Careful, Soin! No, not like this! Shadowhunter gets out with the speed scroll. Blade Master's taking care of his buddy, but for how much longer? Since there is no shaman nearby and the Shadowhunter falls. Uh-oh, is that the moment where it all turns around? Thankfully, for Soin, we don't have an Entangle anymore. Is the wind out of his sails now? Wings now? Whatever.
A town is under siege.
Blade Master laying siege to the tree with a little bit of stutter stepping. Can this be prevented? Yes.
A player's forces are under attack.
That's the way 15's way back into the series. Not in this series. He's doing well in this series. In this map, I think.
A player's forces are under attack.
Feels like Soin is a little scared. He's scouting everywhere, he wants to get as much intel as possible. He lost track of his opponent. I love the second defense upgrade very early on, if you can afford it. Crystal Ball, more Shaman. And this time, 15 Sway needs with detonate. Which we haven't seen before even. Here's the attack. Alchemist blocks himself a little bit. Who's gonna get the big one? So far. Oh, the surround with the Serpent Ward. So well done. Blade Master says hello. And there is... Oh, no stab. But can Blade Master survive actually? Yes. Purges out of the entangle. Wind walks into safety. Soin all of a sudden explodes. And what a sick move with that Serpent Ward. Oh no, the blade dies as well. Was there no chance of healing him? Was the oh, there was an Invo potion. And he had the gold. Anyway, Tavern Revive. He wants to continue brawling. But Mass Archers with Roar is a hard army to fight. And it's a dieback. Oh no. Soin smelling blood in the water. And now he's drowning.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh man. That's a yikes. B2W yikes in the chat. Oh, that's so bad. That was seriously not good. One of the win. Close to level 4 Keeper. 2 hero kills.
A player's forces are under attack.
Decent time for 15 Sway to rebuild now. Alchemist back. Keeper is level 5. That's nuts. That's nuts. Solo experience from 2 hero kills. Good luck now.
Players' forces are under attack.
At least the front line is kinda gone. Christian Swain, not really a Night Elf tier 3 player, right? We've only seen it once. But as long as it's tier 2, everything's fine. Soin gotta rebuild. Blade Master has good damage. But what's it worth?
A player's forces are
Shadowhunter levels up. Good. Yeah. This needs to be a lot of damage here, but I don't think he can. Sound Portal. They can't take the fight. No chance. Lightning Shield. Okay. No wisps nearby. Or at least only a little bit. Shaman not part of the fight. So is this really where you can engage? Nice disable with the wand. Forces another dispel. And he's running out of steam. No more mana. Not on the Shadowhunter, not on the Shaman. This is the moment where things usually fall apart. 1-2 grunts down. The damage is just surreal. Shadowhunter, the lifeline, dead. So on today is not your day. Wait, where's the... Ah, it's a claw plus 12, right? Yes, claw plus 12 from Warcraft. Oh boy. The Blade Master's damage is so good, but It's not enough. Not enough. Brutal. It looked so good. For like 5 seconds. Yeah, double heal scroll. 5 and 4 hero levels. And an expansion behind this. Desperate tier 3. Like, this is not going to work. You don't have the forces to hold the siege, unfortunately. Soin also supply block. Can't get new shaman out. Late Master's doing his utmost with the crits. 15 space positioning. Pretty good. Heal scroll usage. Pretty good. But that's game. 5-0! 15 sway, man. What a guy. Very much destroying Soin here today. It's not really close, guys. Soin was a nice move in the middle of the map. But then losing the heroes is not really acceptable. That's $150. Boom, just like that. 15 sway. Every map, $30. That's why we play the entire best of 9. Yeah, Yo, Lado, what's up? It's also a very, very quick series. 1 hour, 12 minutes, 5-0. Crazy. Soin just doesn't find a way. He's also playing odd builds that don't really fit the map. Partly to surprise, I think. Oh, I'm flickering quite a bit today. Am I not? Well, let me see if I can fix this. Not much better, right? A little bit. Oy, 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 oy. So, what's left in the tank? Expand, tower up, creep tier 3. Go liquid fire demolishers. I don't know. Soin just feels very, 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 very lost. Northern Isles again as our next map. So probably the same builds. Or a special Farseer tower push. I think a lot of this series, like the rest of the series, comes down to how frustrated is Soin now. Right? Like, will he try with the standard builds? Or is it time for curveballs? To be honest, on all 5 maps, there was only one map where Soin stood a chance. That's not good. That's not good. All the Night Elves are having a field day with this one. Okay, is it time for some cheese strats? I think 15 Sway. He's way too serious to try something like Mass Air or Talents. He's just playing for the W. Whatever it takes to get the W, he's doing. And today he's doing that very effectively. Can't believe Soin has a 42% win rate versus Night Elf. Who are these Night Elves? It was also Soin's birthday 3 days ago, so maybe he went out yesterday. I don't know what to celebrate. I don't think Soin will differ his build. Not much left he can do, right? Basically, don't lose your Blade Master twice. In the middle of the map. The initial idea and the initial execution, it was all good. Until it wasn't. So, Blade Master grunts, of course. Forward chop to creep the greens and then harass. For 15 Sway.
A player's forces are under attack.
Keeper, 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 keeper. Please don't show this result to the German caster Slash. He'll get a heart attack. Same reliable build by 15 Sway as before. Hunch Sword. Wisp around Soin's base. Could potentially start an AP. Yeah, I think 15 Sway can just play the exact same.
A player's forces are under attack.
With level 2, Windwalk crit unlocked, and off we go. Last game, he was able to delay level 3. Is that the same case? Yo, Kevin, what's up, mate? How's practice going? Wednesday, important match versus Todd. If I remember correctly. Oh, Kevin versus Todd. Can Kevin finally be the first Night Elf to take a series off of Todd in Meisterschaft after 2.5 years? No pressure, Kevin, but I bet my house and my yacht on you. So yes, it is a delayed level 3 keeper. Can't really find any success in this harass. We also don't see an AP, which is surprising to me, but Soin was really, really good in scouting for it last time here on Northern Isles. Instead, we expand, we tech. Grunts are roaming already, right?
A player's forces are under attack.
See it. Love this watch award. Voodoo launch killed is of course not really nice. Shouldn't lose the building, but that's exceptional. Oh, finally, Soin, something's going your way. Oh, lovely. Expo cancelled. That's a good delay on this overwhelming mass. And now, with Windwalk, there should be an easy way out. Ah, rejoice, Soin fans, rejoice.
A player's forces are under attack.
It's still no level 3. Almost 6 minutes in. This Ogre Magi is very important. I think he has to use an entangle on the blade to make sure to get the streak. Ooh, wait a minute. A lot more damage than I thought. Is there a way for Soin to get this Ogre?
A player's forces are under attack.
Shadowhunter can creep at the right hand side this time. Consumable item goes to him. So this is even better for Soin than the game before. Greater mana, also better than before. 15 of course sees him now with the owl. What? No way he got that. Is he? Was he out of range? How range is an owl? How big is the range of an owl? That was sloppy 15 sway. Okay, Soin fans, off we go. This is your map.
A player's forces are under attack.
Hunt's coming now. Tech is done.
A town is under siege.
There must be at least a little smile on Soin's face. He continues to roam. He's gotta be careful here. Staff is still on 20 seconds. He surrounds the keeper because 15 Sway wasn't looking. He was busy chasing that blade. Okay, everything going Soin's way. Expo cancelled. Keeper surrounded and TP gone. Big mana potion. Level of the Shadowhunter looks nice. Didn't lose anything of real value. Expo was cancelled at the bottom. The first one. No AP in his base. Levels for 15 Sway are atrocious. If someone's not winning this, he should probably forfeit the rest of the series. Loot for Headhunter is nice. We got the Archer transition, but Archer transition isn't too scary if it's not tier 3. Levels are getting better, but no level 2 acid bomb. Heal scroll available, lots of mana available. Let's siege this! Off we go. So much piercing damage to get rid of the hunts. Still takes some time, surprisingly. Two hunts down. He's investing quite a bit into this. Nice the spells. So are you ready for this fight? He must. After this early game, he absolutely must. As he's covering for the tier 3, but he's pushing while his tier 3 is not finished. I don't really get that. But alright. Blade Master hasn't used any kind of mana, was just waiting for the entangle and the focus, and then go for mirror image. Exactly. Snakes deal with the tree. Oh, nice lightning shield. Alchemist in trouble. No crit to kill him off. It's about this expo though. Soin is not committing the mana potion to brute force, and I like that. Question is, what's the play then? Tiny Great Hall, of course. Ah, we finally have ourselves a game, guys.
A player's forces are under attack.
But 15 sway holds. Weird timing push. Plus, giving shop control to your opponent like that shouldn't really happen. Like, Shadowhunter can set up the tiny and Blade Master goes for items. Maybe he was broke after the tiny though. But then go for items first. With only one shop, it's too important.
A player's forces are under attack.
Tiny and Bloodlust is GG. Ah, you never know. You never know. Against, like, it is so rare to see that the orc has the tech advantage. 15 sway, really, since the DreamHack days, we've been wondering, why are you not going tier 3 when you can? Maybe this game can't. Rah, 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 rah. Hippo does it right.
A player's forces are under attack.
Good scout. Yeah, without Alchemist level 3, you can't really do anything.
Town is under siege.
A very, very tanky Alchemist. Sweet staff play. But I guess he's gotta go back soon.
A player's
As the
forces
blue
are under
armada approaching the bottom. Okay. Bloodlusted grunts against the tree. Does he have pillage? No, that would be cherry on top. And off we go. Lots of repair used and lots of detonates. Doesn't hit many of the shaman because Soin pulled them back. Good play for the orc. Blade Master in trouble. Retreats a little bit. Lightning shield doing tons of damage. Oh, imagine a wisp detonate here that would burn so much mana. Couple of losses, but I think slowly but steady, Soin is taking control of this push. Very, very, very good fight thus far. Spooning away at this tree. You don't have to brute force it. At some point, yeah. You can reposition though. Oh, not willing to stay. Not much mana left. Had to commit the big potion. Blade Master level 4 on Bloodlust. That's the crazy one. Swoop, swoop, swoop. Hunter's gone. But so far, this tree is still up. Even without Nature's Blessing, it's still up. Instant reinforcements, of course. Nice replenishment from Moonwelt and the shop. But this is such a crazy blade. But the grunts are gone. Almost all of them. And 15 sway holds. As Soin sees, I'm running out of steam. I need scrolls, I need involts, I don't want to overcommit again like I did before. And during this, 15 Sway was teching. And now unfold the glory of Night Elf Tier 3. Marksmanship coming already. Orbs coming. So you gotta finish this at some point. You hear the rah-rah in the back. No heal scroll, no mana potion. And he never built a burrow. Soin's army looks tiny in comparison. Lightning Shield gotta do the job. Lightning Shield and Blade Master. That's the key. But he doesn't have the greatest carries. I would love to see more Mirror Image as carries for Lightning Shield. He's not using that at all. Saves all the mana. Lightning Shield almost everywhere. The damage is good, and Alchemist can't heal against everything, but now you see the problem. Cool, heal wave. Once again, he can't break this. Raiders now. Dodging fights. Going all for buildings, I guess. It is a nice defensive position set up by 15 Sway though. Gotta admit that. Shop setup. Quick reinforcements, access to the merchant in the middle. Oh, is it time for a heal scroll maybe? Catching the keeper. Can he reach? Not really. Oh, that's so much time. This is so much time. Yeah, hero focus on Alchemist isn't working with this inventory. Now we got the burrow, but it might just be too late. Bottom third, damage intensifies. Marksmanship plus true shot aura. This will be 3 too soon. And here we go. Bloodlusted Raiders. Are they better carries? They must be. They must be. The AoE damage is counted by AoE healing, and that's of course the ensnare against the Alchemist if he's quick enough. Might be the key to victory here. Level 5 on the Shadow Hunter Keeper. He has no TP and no staff. Ooh, that was dangerous. Imagine a heal scroll now. Imagine a heal scroll now for Soin. Might just be enough. Mirror image again. 2 units falling for Soin, but slowly but steady. He's taking the lead. He is assassinating these archers one after the next. And better use of mirror image. Finally! Yeah, I would love to see a Pit Lord 2 once you got level 5-5. Blade Master crit level 3. Now going for the Alk. Damage is good. The bottom should just disappear if things are going according to plan. But no, it's just kills on the archer. Nice staff. But that's a purge. And with 1 crit, she dead. Boom! 216. What a relief this must be. No TP. Just long range heal spray. Heal spray is freaking crazy, by the way. But not enough. And that is finally the first map for Soin. No one beats him 6 times in a row, says Kevin Schwem. Oh yeah, that must feel good. That must feel real good. The second time, Northern Isles. Northern Isles so far, his best maps, both I think. Especially when it comes to early game. This time, good pressure, very good map presence, better creeping, not letting 15 Sway unfold his play too much. That was nice. Can he still You can't turn it around, obviously. 15 Sway has won this, but we will see 3 more maps here. Before that, I sent you guys into a tiny little break. Be right back. We continue our series between 15 Sway and Soin. 15 Sway will win this series, but every map is about $30, and we'll see where this goes now. Soin finally able to claim victory. And now we're moving on to where it all began, and that is Tidehunters. Keeper of the Grove once again. No shenanigans here. And once more, Soin goes for Blade Master on Tidehunters. I don't really know why. Isn't CORSAIR established here? Am I missing a shift in the meta, or is it just a Soin special? I don't know. I really don't. Like, I thought everybody is playing CORSAIR on Tidehunters, but apparently not. I was wrong for once. I'm happy to admit that. So 15 Sway can of course relax. He has won. It's $150 for him already. That's nice. Everything on top is just a bonus. Even the humans were playing CORSAIR. True that. Circlet, good start. Blade Master takes care of the turtles in the middle. That can of course be a nice jump start. With slippers. Oh wow, he is... Wait. Ah, rushing the turtles, right? Yeah, that makes sense. That's a reliable level 2. And 2 items that can be of great help. Oh! Lady Luck kisses Soin on the cheek. Double slippers is so much damage and so much attack speed. Love to see it.
A player's forces are under attack.
Last time here on this map, it wasn't really a real representation of the game. It was just an AP, not scouted, and that was game.
A player's forces are under attack.
Is he trying again, though? There is a Wisp here, so in scouting, already better. A ton better. Oh, look at this! Blunder! Whoopsie! Double end snares, huh? It's hard, but Knight is helping out. At least, for now. That's good moon juice, though. So in Scout is being taken out, but that's alright. This is all so much better than the first map we saw. No level 3. No level 2 either, but who gives? I feel like mass hunts can be awkward here because of how narrow the map can be at times. Slippers everywhere, man. It's like Granny prepared some socks for Christmas. Keeper not really happy about that. Doesn't really fit his hoofs.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, 15 Sway for a Night Elf in this matchup. really no variety, almost no variety. We saw one game where he went for bears on Autumn Leaves. That's about it though.
A player's forces are under attack.
Big Hunter again. Soin really a little stubborn. But okay, this might work well. If you establish a grunt front line, whoopsie. If you establish a grunt front line and block a narrow position, lightning shield on top, can be good.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, I don't think this series is a real representation of the meta, not on both sides. We haven't seen talents. We don't see the meta play Farseer headhunters on this map. Feels like both players are playing a little outdated builds. But for 15 Sway, I don't blame him at all. He has no reason to change it up. Since chat is talking about statistics, statistics don't really mean much. I said this quite a few times before. Show me a statistic and I can counter-argument it. Except the weighted win rate that Toxie came up with 1.5 years ago. Everything else is nonsense. Doesn't matter if it's earnings or ladder stats or tournament stats. I can always find counter-arguments. Once again, tanky items here. Decent. Big mana potion. That's real. Yes. Soin once again going tier 3. Early game was good. Maybe he's able to afford it. This time no AP to deal with. Statistically, Happy needs a big nerf. I think Kevin needs a big nerf. I mean, he's not practicing and owning in Meisterschaft. Is that a coincidence? I don't think so. Maybe you have to play with voice to text. But yeah, that is not a big delay on the level 3. And that means you can play... Oh, Heal Spray too? Earlier transition into Archers this time? Makes sense. I don't know. It's again a fight during the tech to tier 3. Which is not what you want to do. I mean, Serpent Wards do a lot of damage. Yep. Acid Bomb focus. Very tanky Blade Master. I really like this build on the Blade Master, especially later with Mirror Image. Soin.
A player's forces are under attack.
Now tier 3 is ready. Saving for a tiny. Plus creeping a little more. Once again, shop control to 15 sway. Feels like Soin is not prioritizing invo potions and heal scrolls too much. 415 Sway standards. That's a
Player's forces
super
are
quick
under
tier
attack.
3. Fight the first fight, hold on, survive, stay around 50, go tier 3. I think that's the way to go. Yesterday to Soin, damn, sell the talisman. Today, man, I like this build. Well. Yesterday, he was very much ahead. It was all about damage yesterday because he had crit level 3 and it was all about getting that plus 40 Blade Master, which he neglected. Today, he needs to survive more than anything. And yesterday, Acid Bomb wasn't in the mix. I mean, there was a lot of corruption, but not Acid Bomb. I got a whole lot of respect for Acid Bomb. I love it. Did you guys ever play Alchemist with Undead 3rd? Acid Bomb and Orb of Corruption, and then Focus Fire with Fiends? It's so fun. You don't even have to touch it. These units, they just fall apart.
A town is under siege.
Good way to get the Alchemist sniped. I got him safe, brother. Base exposed. Wait, did he? Okay, he faked the staff. Or faked the TP with the staff. 15 Sway, not falling for it. And oh my god, this push. Run, out, dead. Shaman, back, dead. No TP used here, of course, but that is also so in supply blocked. Fiends aren't good at DPS. Okay. If you say so. Why no upgrade for burrows? I think too expensive. Do you want to cut corners? And that's a way, like, ideally you bring the fight to the Night Elf constantly and you're not attacked like this. Oh, Wisps are ready. That flank will be great. One detonate goes through. Oh, only one goes through. That was a lot of purge invested. The chat is really 2K MMR plus game today. I'm learning so much. Chat didn't mention the infamous Lado 6 Mountain Giant Rush though. So as long as that's a thing and uncountered, why do you have to learn anything? Problem for Soin is that 15 Sway is at 80 supply. He's at tier 3. He's getting all the glorious updates. We have a Potom with True Shot. We have a Orb of Venom. I feel this is legit unwinnable. I do like that Soin is not going for TC this time. It's also, like, the shop control of 15 Sway throughout the entire series is gorgeous. This is really, 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 really hard. But it's also the fact that this expansion came up without taking a single point of damage, which is not supposed to be that way. Fifteen Sway is just really good at dodging Soin's bullets. Oh boy, that position is also not very good. Archer's able to insta-snipe Shaman. Supply in favor of the Night Elf. Hero level in favor of the Night Elf. Inventory in favor of the Night Elf. Tech in favor of the Night Elf. I don't really see a way out. And you know what, guys? There might be a reason why a lot of people play CORSAIR here. This tier 3 Bloodlust build, I really don't know. Once again, mirror image a little delayed. Oh, Wand of the Wind. Yes, of course he got that item. 2 heal scrolls remaining. There's still hunts. "16 minutes in, there's still huntress." Now we got mirror image, but do we have lightning shield left? Like 2 maybe? Valiant effort by Soin. I feel like Soin really needs a boot camp with focus.
A player's forces are
How to play yourself. Yep, and now we siege the Great Hall. There's still 2 heal scrolls. That's how little damage he did. Level 5 Alchemist. Close to level 5 Trooper. It's unwinnable. Unwinnable. But the issue lies in how passive Soin was in the early mid game. Like this free expansion, 15 Sway didn't even have to fight for it really. And if the Night Elf arrives at this stage and 15 Sway identified, okay, I need a quicker tier 3 to get all my glorious updates out, then it's child's play. Then it's really a click. To get there is the issue. But this is the ultimate Night Elf army, and so in with this Bloodlust, man, there's the second time in just 3 maps, I think, that he's fighting a big and decisive fight prior to tier 3 finishing, when he just invested big time and resources into tier 3, and then it's just not paying off. 6-1. And the momentum of Soin has stopped again, unfortunately. Poor soul. He was probably not the happiest seeing who his opponent is today. Missing the Lotto streams? Yeah, everybody does. Everybody does. Where's the couch? Is the couch even still alive? Is there a new couch? Are there 2 couches? Who knows? Who knows? At this point, the W3IL clan war starts between UMAD and Global Clan. Is there lineups? Johnny Cage vs Sonic, Sock vs Bizarre, Lawlight vs Shake, and Dice vs Halua. As well as Sock and Lawlight versus Shake and Bizarre. We finish this show match and then we get as much as we can from UMAD versus Global Clan. There's a new couch now. Other couches multiplying to handle all the ladies you're getting. I hope so. Are you stacking couches on top of each other? Last Refuge next. I wonder if 15 Sway even knows how to play Talons. Two maps remaining here. You guys don't stack couches, damn weirdos. Instead of Domino Day, we have Couch Day. Okay, we're ready, everybody. Game 8, 6 and 1 for 15 sway. One of these days, huh? I really hope we see some talents. Are you also anticipating AEW Revolution? I gotta say, I didn't watch Dynamite this week, or not not too much. But yes, I will watch it, I think tomorrow evening. For my taste, not enough Danhausen on this card. Let's see. Will we see a Blade Master play? Will we see a Talon play? Soin, bottom left hand side, fighting for the second map, for the second $30. This looks like Blade to me. And here, looks like Keep It to me, according to the Moonwell. Otherwise, he would just wall off. Yeah, 15 sway, really surprising. That he's all, like, really surprising? No, not at all surprising that he's not switching it up. Really good with Keeper and Soin. It's not threatening him too much. Yes, Blade Master play it is. Was probably hoping for talents. Was probably hoping for talents. Like, oh, please, something else. But no. Stick to your guns. Use what works.
A player's forces are under attack.
Last time on this map, I don't know, an hour ago, someone tried to tower push and oh boy, did that fail. Instant tech. Oh, are we getting some Bad Rider Bloodlust shenanigans? Tech as fast as you can, tower up a little bit. Tom style.
A player's forces are under attack.
Second circlet already. Okay.
A town is
You
under
can't
siege.
destroy the Hunch Sword, can you? No. He sees, ah, damn, it's not talents. Again? And he's level 1 entangle! Haha! Running into a trap here. That's not good for Soin. Oh, it doesn't get the deny. Oh, this is a brutal early game already. Big investment into the 2 circlets. Grunt gone. Nice little sidestep, but... Okay, is it a killer or is it a TP? Oh! Dude, the balls! He can heal up in time. Is he blocked in? Might be forced to use Force of Nature. No, there's a way out. When Soin's so bloodthirsty, you can really feel his anger about this matchup right now. And there's not much Soin can do at the moment. Rebuild some grunts, wait for the second hero.
A player's forces are under attack.
Now that he traded this for the TP, it's not the end of the world. But it's not a good... Oh, Level 3 always hard for the keeper on this map. So if the Blade Master can hang around and cause a little more trouble, then we're fine. But he also sold the TP, so gotta be careful with that Entangle Focus Fire. Got little chip damage for the Chinese. Oh, nice steal! Important steal as well. Gets the item. Oh! Gets the kill though. Damn, what a legendary Huntress. Joins the fray, gets the hero kill. Like Lars Ricken back in 1997 when he scored that 3-1 against Juventus Turin in the Champions League final. With that insane lob, one of the best goals of all time. That's the hunt. That's the Lars Ricken hunt right here. People who didn't watch football probably have no idea what I'm talking about. One of the greatest moments in my childhood. Early expo, covered by attack. And Soin. Looks like the same build to me.
A town is under siege.
Plus, you gotta revive the blade.
Players' forces are under attack.
When now there's no distraction, keeper can do whatever he wants. Oh, nice little steal by the Blade Master again. Soin's last hits are not bad.
Players' forces are under attack.
Benzin Mogul, thank you for the tier 2 sub. Mate, that is a nice commitment. You get better share for the higher tiered subs, so that is always much appreciated. Dude, that Blade Master is gonna be crazy. This inventory is amazing. Early switch to Headhunters this time? Or earlier switch to Headhunters? Didn't decide yet if it's Hex or Heal Wave. Is he going a little more hero focus heavy? Wouldn't hate that.
Players' forces are under attack.
A very tame game. I thought at some point of the series things would get a lot more wild, like especially from the Soin side, but no, he plays every map as if it counts, or if he's fighting for survival. $30 is $30. Fighting level 4 already. 4 and 3. Jesus. This power spike creep. Like if you're left alone with an alchemist and acid bomb and a decent army, you level up like crazy. Love that ring. So hero focused again, probably not possible. 8 armor and vamp aura from this alchemist. He shouldn't die at all. But okay, no tier 3 this time on neither side. Blade Master in a little bit of a world of hurt. We got a heal scroll and level 2 serpent wards. That looks like a decent fight to take here. As we also get the level 3. Is it once again the 1-1-1 build? It could be then a little lightning rod, but maybe he's going all in on crit with his inventory. Go for a risk. That was not the fight he was looking for. 15 Sway so ready, 15 Sway in position. And Soin abandons the idea of brute forcing this expansion and rather goes for the counter expansion with a lot earlier bestiary and a lot earlier raiders. As he stays on tier 2, he has a couple of resources that he usually invested into tier 3, so he has to put them somewhere else. But oh my god, look at how well 15 Sway is using the time. He scouted this before, and it's either a myriad of mana used to get rid of these treants or cancelled somehow.
A player's forces are under attack.
Alright then, mass archers on attack. Damage is ramping up once again. By the minute, it's getting harder and harder and harder for Soin to take these fights. He invested into this expo, he invested into bestiary, and not a single raider is here yet. 15 Sway is just hitting really nice timings. He was in position here, in a perfect position. He knew the expansion was coming. He knew what he needed. Like 15 Sway, when he has a keeper and this tier 1 style in his hands, he knows exactly what to do. This time, he had to be a little more proactive to shut down this expansion, delayed the tier 3 compared to last game where he knew, okay, I got some time. You invested into your tier 3 and the tiny great hall, that's 1,000 gold.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, so can you do something here now? Supply is kinda even. There is an Imbu potion and a mana potion. Need that Imbu soonish. He has no mirror image this time, so no staff either. And Tangle Acid Bomb Focus Fire, really dangerous. As mana on the Shadow Hunt is also very limited. No big detonates. Nice lightning shields in the back for some AoE. That isn't enough. Looks pretty good this far. As long as supply is even, and as long as there's a little bit of mana, there's a chance. And here are the detonates, and that gets rid of mana. Probably all the mana. And you can't solo with the Blade Master at this stage in the game. Finally mirror image, but it's a little bit late for the lightning rods. Pooh. Still a little bit of a brutal series here for Soin. I think 15 Sway. Yeah, exactly. Stays back. Knows, okay, I've got a little more supply than you. I can tech. Soin slaughtering sheep out of pure rage.
A player's forces are under attack.
More mana, more armor. What the alchemist needs.
player's
It
forces
feels
are
like
under attack.
Soin barely has an X factor in this game. Like no surprise plays. Very streamlined. And I really think his shot control needs improvement. Ha! Entangle on the turtle? What's that? How is Entangle working in water? I think I've never seen this before. Oh my god. 13.5 armor
Is under
points.
siege.
Seaweed? True. True seaweed it is.
A player's forces are under attack.
Dude, this Alchemist. I think it should reduce movement speed if you have a lot of armor. But on the other side, it's just a ring and a hood, right? So probably not. Yeah, no way to focus Alchemist with physical damage here. He's so tanky, it's unbelievable. And this is 15 sway on the way to tier 3. That's the last moment where someone might stand a chance. And so far, the AoE is really good. There is a heal scroll though. Can he intercept the heal sprays is the next question. Lack of heal scrolls definitely in this fight, especially when there's still hunters. I feel like someone is 600 gold. Why does he have no heal scroll? Good retreat
Forces are
though.
under attack.
Phew. Someone is running out of steam quickly. Storm, Shockwave, Howl, Cleave. No, that ain't working. You need the Shadowhunter. You 100% need the Shadowhunter. And ideally, you need 5/5. So if you pick a third hero, then the other two heroes are underleveled. And even a Pitlord or a TC just melts if you add him as a third hero, if you don't have like 2 rings or something. In theory, of course, that works nice, but archers also have a Loon's Grace, so reduced spell damage, plus there's heal spray, plus there's always heal scrolls. It's not that people didn't try. Oh, Burning Blades, thank you for the sub. Let's talk about this after the fight we got here. But the Raiders, man, not doing too great. Level 5 Shadowhunter, finally, that's good healing. He's seriously trying to nuke this Alchemist. Are you mad? That's like boxing with a brick wall. And good luck now. 20 supply lead. Very good hero levels. Level 5 Alchemist around the corner. Yep, there it is. Heal spray is so crazy. Thanks for the great casting as always. Much love, Neo and Remo. Thank you for subscribing to us for 19 months already. And this is now, once again, 8-click territory. Yeah, it's always easy to comment on late game, but The problem, once again, is that Soin is allowing that state of the game. That he goes into the late game. And in the late game, there really is a problem.
A town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, and this is where Night Elf are having a lot of fun. Huntress, right click, onto the main building, destroy. Bye bye base. That is a 7-1, everybody. Pink was able to take 2 maps yesterday. Feels like someone is struggling to achieve that result. Not really sure why someone is staying in this. Maybe one last Hail Mary. Wonder how that fight goes in the north. I feel like you have to go mirror image if you play this style on level 3. Even though I do see the appeal of crit level 2 if you have an inventory like this. But 15 Sway saw, okay, the Blade Master is a problem. I focus the Blade Master, he has no way out. There's no mana for Purge anymore, he has no staff, he has no invul anymore, and that ended the fight. The unfavorable fight for 15 Sway at that point. And now we got Tranquility. And it's in a position, yep, where there's no Ant Snare. Ah. The early game always looks very, very, very easy. It's how smooth and consistent 15 Sway is surviving the early and mid game, especially the expansions. Like, when was the last match here in this series where there was pressure towards the expansion? And it's cool to see 15 Sway playing so consistent, because younger players or players with less experience, oftentimes very inconsistent. One map really good, another map, you know, not that great. Happy Soin is really good against Undead. And he plays fun mirror matches and can beat the best also in mirror matches. And I don't hate his play versus human. But against Night Elf, he's really, really not the greatest. Unfortunately. Anyway, we got a 7-1. And that is $210 already for 15 Sway, added to his esports earnings. And now the last map of this show match. So in bottom left hand side, in Lavendel, Lavendar it's called in English, right? Lavendar, something like that. In German it's Lavendel. Es riecht so gut, dies Lavendel. So, yesterday, when things looked very desperate for one of the players, we saw some cheese strats. But I doubt we're going to see this here. Yeah, straight up blade and keeper play. Could see a sneaky AP again. When did 15 sway become so strong? Yeah, man, this 7-1 will bring him real close to 2500. Isn't he already dead? He probably is, but we keep on beating on Soin. It's a full best of 9.
A player's forces
Full best
are
of
under
9.
attack.
Every map will be played. Unfortunately, like, if we have 2 even players, this format is pretty nice. Unfortunately, this weekend, 2 one-sided series. But hey, we had fun yesterday. Is the overlay not allowed to write best of 9? Correct, Toxie. We have best of 2, best of 3, best of 5, best of 7. We should probably make a custom field for that. Who would have thought that we would cast best of 9? Come on. Like, what? I did not think of that.
A player's forces are under attack.
But yeah, I think I don't really have to explain the early game too much, as you've seen it 7 times already. I think even Sini would stand a chance here. Dude, Nazca, you mean? I think Sini is pretty good in this matchup. Thanks to years of practicing this exactly this matchup with Foggy.
A player's forces are under attack.
Grunts are scouting for APs. Well done. Yeah, I think in games like this, when it's like 7-1, you could play a little more into the entertainment aspect. But I also see that in this day and age, $30 for a 15-minute game is pretty good.
A player's forces are under attack.
So far, so decent. Oh, Huntersaw! That is a late Huntersaw. Is he going Dryad's Bears? Or will he switch? As it's an arch opening into late Huntersaw, it's kind of rare. Looks like Dryad Bears to me on this map, which is really, really interesting. So and also no Warmel. It's going Shaman again. Seems like Farseer had on his better against Master 1. I really don't understand why he's so stubborn with the Blade Grunt Shaman build. That, to me, that's a big mistake. He could have added more variety to his play for sure. Shadowhunter Grand Shaman. And we get a lore. Ah, second time this series where we were not suffering for tier 1 Night Elf throughout the entire game. Wonderful. Wonderful.
A player's forces are under attack.
Hunters and archers really make me hate or made me hate Night Elf vs. Orc. Until Focus innovated a bit and forced the Night Elf to react.
A player's forces are under attack.
Not going well again. Yeah, I think since there's no expansion, it's kind of fine. Demon Hunter second. Yeah, why not? Burn the Shadow Hunter. Maybe he was expecting a cow. Nice little steal, but only the experience. Item goes to the Demon Hunter. Different way styling now. Well, if styling is playing Blood Dryad's Bears, then yes, you're right.
Player's forces are under attack.
Good thing is Soin knows. But yeah, feels once again like a lot of map control. Oh, what an invite! What an assist from the Overlord. But, oh man, Soin not getting anything here. Plus plus 12. Pretty good Demon Hunter. How did Soin win against Happy? Well, he's just very good in Orc versus Undead. Lag was a factor. Oh, come on. That's such a cheap excuse. We had alternating servers. And he beat him twice in 2 days. And he got a 3-3 in Leeks Cup, didn't he? That's just the lamest and silliest excuse.
A player's forces are under attack.
Let's backstep a bit. But we got Reju. Master Bear's not done yet. Reju was 2 and 4. Ah, yeah, 2 and 4. Well, see. Apparently, servers don't mean that much.
A player's forces are
Okay,
under
Raider
attack.
Kodo transition. I like it. Red spot acquired. I like that too. Pendant of Energy in a level 3 Shadow Hunter. We're getting a little bit more damage in. Alright, looking forward to the next fight. Things are heating up. So it also took some happy matches on Warcraft 3 Champion servers. Yeah, you all act like it's mission impossible to win a map when the ping difference is like 20. No. It can be a factor. I think in general, spikes are way harder than higher ping. Or a way bigger issue than higher ping. You all act like you can't win, it's impossible. My ping, I got 10 MS less. It's or more, it's impossible. Every other factor is more important than ping. Even item drops are more important than ping.
A player's forces are under attack.
Like in the Warcraft 3 Champions tournaments, we oftentimes had like Human vs Night Elf on alternating server, Russia versus Korea. And funny enough, Maps decided way more than servers. We had an entire best of series where not a single map was won on the home server. So much for that. Sorry, a little off topic. What's happening in the game? Chimeras are happening in the game. 11 minutes in. Damn! I did not expect that. 15 Sway really styling now. Well, how's anti-air? Oh, one raider. Remember when Moon was styling so hard on cash at WGL and rushed chimeras and didn't build anything else? Oy, 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 oy. Yep, it's also only tier 2. He's not aware. He's still building runs. He's not aware. He has no idea. He has no idea what's coming. Chimera's also hidden. Where's the second roost?
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, nice position. Snakes will solve. I like that you're so hopeful. Bears and chimeras. Hey, at least we're on 2 base now. But tech advantage is so nice. Are the chimeras coming or is he waiting? He's not fighting with his full army. This might be quite risky. Lightning shield. Okay, taste your own poison. Bears not munched yet, if I saw this correctly. Nicely dodging them. Not a single Kodo beast got a devour. Gotta be a little careful. There's an invo potion, so it should be fine. Are the chimeras coming? Or will he not give him the time to react to this? He's waiting for more, right? 600 gold? This seems a little hesitant. He's not sending the one chimera into the fight. It's, okay, a little bit sloppy by 15 Sway now. Send him in! It's a good position for the archers. Oh, beautiful he's going. But yeah, Soin is taking this fight now. One bear eaten. And really hard for the Demon Hunter to reposition now. Oh boy! But we're seconds away from chimeras. Keeper in trouble. Has the Nimble potion as well. Gets it off. And Soin is about to lose like 10 supply. But this is looking good for him. He can trade. How long for the chimeras? This one is still idling here. He wants to break in with 4 chimeras. Alright, let's see how that goes. Seconds away. And... come on. Still not sending it in. Oh, man. Okay. At some point in the game, you gotta use your units. Otherwise... ah, there we go. Surprise. Surprise. But there might not be any heroes available soon. Look at the grunts melting. But look at the Demon Hunter melting as well. Last bit of Moon Juice. And Reju and Regen. Now level 2 evasion. There might be an ultimate Soin overcommitment. Oh my god, the AoE against the casters. Shaman barely useless. Where's the guy that said snakes would solve? Snakes are getting solved. Does he have roar? Okay, 3 chimeras. This, bye-bye overcommitment. He's playing pure chimeras now. He's just not building anything else anymore. And I think that's funny. Demon Hunter got an entire level in this hole. Soin just lost 20 supply. Demon Hunter has a potion. Should be careful. The end snares are salvaging this well now that he's aware. I think 15 Sway is having tons of fun now. Oh, I can't get out. Okay, now it's almost literally only chimeras left. Justify the means! Funny unit, these chimeras. $1,000 gold for 15 Sway. He can rebuild. Oh, Snake solved the Dryad. So it's production. Full throttle, double bestiary, headhunters, triple bestiary. Ah, yeah, this is getting fun. This is getting fun. Reinforced hides. Yeah, need some defense upgrades. Keeper is back. Expo still running. We continue this. But man, so we're now building all the hard counters in the world. Purge, Headhunters, Radar, Wyvern, Bat Riders. Yeah, Lightning Orb would be good, but also takes time.
A town is under siege.
Oh, what do you do against the bats? Kinda good now that the upgrade is done, that 2 bats don't kill a Chimera anymore. But fighting an open battleground without the Demon Hunter is kind of tricky, so we might see the end of the series here. Invocation committed immediately. Are all Chimeras in the fight? No, still chilling. Like, rally points definitely an issue. Okay, Soin with a good reaction. That was a little bit of a gift by 15 Sway, I think. It was a fun gift, though. And this Demon Hunter will not see the light of day. Still 1,000 gold for Soin. Well, isn't that a good position? 4 Chimeras now. Oh, that was a big one. There's another one left. Go, 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 go. Justified. Late Master Beetles battles the keeper back there. Potion used. Oi, the crits. 236. And the keeper dies. Level 6. Come on, give me big bad voodoo. Ah, Soin. Okay, he takes it. 2 and 7 is the result of both of the Leeks Cup days, games this weekend. First, Soin wins 7-2 against Pink, and now 15 Sway, the new Leeks Cup champ, 7-2 as well. Cool to see some fun strats and variety at the end of the day. Not as much variety as I was hoping for before going into this match, but hey, still decent battles between them. It shows how good 15 Sway is in this matchup with Keeper, Archer, Mass Hunts. I think he's really, really, really good. So, yeah, that's what we learned from this. And that Mass Chimeras need to win the early fight. Would love to replay this game from before the fight when the one Chimera was not part of it. Is it better? Is it worse? if you send it in and it's not waiting. 15th Wave was pretty conservative with his usage there. So we are, I guess, lucky that we only missed the 2-2 of the W3IL clan war. So there's 2 more matches happening there. Match UMAT versus Global Clan. Alright, I need a little time to prepare and get in touch with the Orgas, and then let's have some fun with W3IL semi-final. Give me 6 minutes. See you in a bit.